Hello everyone, it's your boy at the Center Ascension. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we're gonna jump into timeless reading. It's gonna be a general reading for the collective. We're gonna check and gauge the energy of the spirit, see what's coming in. Let's just jump right in. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so not all messages may apply. Only take that which resonates and leave the rest. See what spirit has for the good. Alright. The energy of the collective. Nine of Swords. Two of Swords on the bottom. Notice this. You see the Nine of Swords. You notice these two swords on the bottom, and half of this sword is running through the individual. That's letting you know that some of this is self-inflicted. All these swords, yes, it's piercing through the mind. Yes, some of it is on the outside of the individual. You see the darkness within the bed, that means within your resting place. You know, and like the two swords are on the bottom, just let me notice that, the decisions has this in it has the collective in this energy. So what energy is crossing the collective? Strength. It's calling on you to call upon strength. Strength to make the right decisions. And the strength to Ace of Swords on the bottom, cut out the mindsets. Cause look at the strength. You see how the strength right on top of her head, the infinity sign. It's cutting out the things which are afflicting you mentally. All right, and what's below the collective? Whoa. All right, so I seen the Temperance and the Sun kind of flipped out. I'm throwing those back in there. Burden. Picking up, going on with so as it's below you, it's something you come through, like come out of, being burdened or whatnot. Seven Pentacles at the bottom, tending to your work. And what's behind the collective? Four Cups. You're focusing on what your focus is on, as is in your behind energy. So you've been focusing on some things, but haven't been you haven't been looking at everything. Nine of Cups at the bottom. So the things that you've been focused on is the things which have been causing. This is what I'm catching. Is the things that you've been focused on is the things which have been bringing about a sense of depression. But it's being called in. You're being called to call upon your strength to get over your burdens. All right. So what's crowning the collective? Eight of Swords. I see the Wheel of Fortune right there too. Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups. It jumped out like that, reverse. So as it's crowning you, it's a message like you haven't what I'm catching is you haven't really moved on from it. You're allowing it to really keep you in this state, despondent state. All right, what's coming in for the collective? Justice. The scales shall be balanced out. All right, as you may be going through this dark time, and you call upon that strength and move on to things which are causing you the darkness. If you look at him, what is he walking in? He's walking into the dark state. Well, remember, it's reverse as it's come out. So in this sense, it's walking out of that darkness, walking out of the dark state. Being confident as you call upon the strength, knowing that you will receive your justice. Yeah, and the Six of Pentacles at the bottom, letting you know that things will balance out. As you continue to continue to walk in your strength and to gather your strength, to lay down your burdens, you know, and stop focusing on the things which are causing you this torment and pain. Walk away from those things and focus on, you know, begin to switch your focus. As you begin to switch your focus, the scales shall be balanced out. You see that? The scales shall be balanced out in your favor. You know, how did, what's the collective going through in this situation? Father, notice it's major arcana 5. 5 are usually, resemblance of low vibrational energy, but notice it's the Hierophant. The Hierophant, representative structure. What you're doing is building a structure. You're building a routine. You're building a structure as you begin to lay down the burdens and focus on the things, you know, focus on the more positive things. Sometimes it may be just the only positive thing you can focus on is building a structure, a routine that will get you away. Because, boom, 2 of Swords again on the bottom. Use your intuition to cut off the things which no longer serve you. Cut off the things which are keeping you blindfolded and keeping you stuck. You know, what is how do others see it? Energy of collective. Others are seeing you also. Caged in. You're caged into your thoughts. You're caged into, it may be a gilded cage is still a cage. You know, it may seem like you're you know, other people are seeing you like kind of trapped in or whatnot. It's 8 of Swords. Oh, I forgot which ones I said. 8 of Swords. You know, so it's a gilded cage is still a cage. And maybe you know, maybe going through what maybe seem like, you know, like things are all right on the outside, but even others are seeing that you know, you keeping yourself stuck in your own thoughts. And notice how she's blindfolded and she's tied up. She got the swords all around her. You know, if she took the initiative, she'll be able to find a way to get, because all these swords are all around her. She could get that, she could loosen her bonds. Notice that it's another 8. So walking, the potential, like the 8 of Cups walking away. Moon at the bottom, using your intuition. It may be hidden from you at times, because sometimes the vibration, just thought vibrations, you're just changing those things. It would work wonders. You could use subliminals, meditations, and things of that nature to tap into it. You know, even whenever your world is falling apart, there's many people, when their outside world is falling apart, they call upon the strength and reserve, build up a structure, and start working towards their own justice. You know, so sometimes it may be Moon at the bottom, things which are hidden from you, you know, but it's using your Moon at the bottom, your intuition, to be able to, you know, to be able to walk. You know, that's calling upon your strength. The taming that beast, the taming that lion per se. You know, the beast may be that which is causing you your torment and your pain. You know. All right, what's the action advice for the collective? What's the action advice? Yes, High Priestess, use your intuition, use your spiritual discernment, your gifts or whatnot. But how do you use that? How do you tap into that? Main thing is through meditation. You know, surrounding yourself through people, with people who's gonna put you on that positive mindset, positive vibration. And if everything you're seeing around you is darkness or whatnot, you need to find a way to focus on the light within, per se. And as there's a Page of Wands on the bottom, it's a new venture, it's new actions. That's what you're being called upon. You know, use your intuition and make the right decisions that's gonna put you, you know, closer, will bring you closer to your desire, you know, your end game, your end goal, your desired outcome. All right, and what's the final outcome for the collective if they call upon their strength? What's the final final outcome for the collective? What's the final outcome for the collective? All right, we got a Page of Cups. So you're going to begin, whenever you call upon your strength and start doing the work and going in that state of meditation or whatnot. You know, you got Three of Swords at the bottom. Whatever's been causing you heartache or whatnot, whatever's been causing you pain to bring you to that state, whenever you start to call upon your strength, you know, and because you are walking into justice. Justice is before you. Your Page of Cups. You're gonna start slowly but surely. You're gonna start getting you know, your emotional, well, not emotional fulfillment. How should I say this? You start to your beginning steps of walking towards like emotional, you know, peace, but it starts off small, and that's exactly what this is symbolic of. Your final outcome is, you know, it's starting off, because if you look at it, he's holding a cup with the fish. So we know that fish lives in water. The fish is kind of like standing out and he's paying attention to it. So there's new venture, new projects or whatnot. You know, maybe it's just a new outlook, a new perception, or just a new way of being. But notice all around him is all this water. So the fish could live in all this water, but instead the fish is caught up in its own little, you know, in the cup, in its own tank per se. You know, so there's the potential of taking this fish, which is your emotions, which is your situation, whatnot, and letting it free. But instead, you're keeping it caged up. See what I mean? You notice that what he has on his head, the same color as the water behind him. You know, and notice how, you know, his little hat or whatever it is, his headgear, is the same thing, which is draped around his neck, and it ties into his heart. It's getting your heart and your mind to vibrate on that same level. And whenever you do, it's gonna, that which is around you, the environment, is gonna reflect that which is within. So we're gonna man, this was some clarified. All right. So we know that you're in this state. All right. So we're gonna ask, clarify the strength. We got 2 cards, right? Well, both of them came. That one was first. Knight of Swords. So it's taking that. Taking that full jumping into the fray per se. Taking the action of cutting off whatever is bringing you this this state, or make it causing you to be in that state. You got to jump in and cut that off. You know, and the 6 of Swords, Lord, earn success. Whenever you do it, you're gonna find that balance. All right, clarify the 8 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. So whenever you move away from the things which are causing you pain, Knight of Pentacles, you're gonna start to perceive that the tangible result within yourself. And clarify the High Priestess, 8 of Wands, or the swiftness. Take decisive action. Take this decisive. Use your intuition and take decisive action. Clarify the Justice. Clarify the Justice. Clarify the Justice. 8 of Cups. Lord. Another 8 of Cups. It's walking away. Whatever it is that's causing you to be in this, if it's a person, if it's just a practice, whatever it is, it's calling you. Once again, 8 of Cups twice. One reverse, one's regular. And you got the Moon at the bottom again. All right, so clarify the Page of Cups. Princess of Wands. So that's gonna come. Page of Cups. You're gonna get the new vibrational intensity. You're gonna come out of this state of this the 9 of Wands energy. Final outcome, you're gonna start coming out of it. Princess of Wands. Whenever you start receiving the action that you need to take, start receiving this guidance, receiving this action, being, you know, and being inflamed and encumbered by this, and, you know, these feelings, and being overtaken. And notice how many 8s on this spread. An 8, an 8, an 8, an 8. That's 4 8s. It's 4 8s. There's 110, a 9. Yep, so there's 4 8s. You got the 8 of Cups twice. So what I would, since you got the 8 of Cups twice, I would look up 888 on the phone, angel number 888. There'll be a message in you. Or look up 8888 on the phone, because there's a message in that for you. And that, you know, the 8s, they symbolize like new beginnings, in the sense of walking on, like abandoning whatever. Look, fortitude, which is a temperance on the bottom, and fortitude is getting that resolved. Like the 888, and look, 1616 was just on the phone at the same time. So definitely I would look up the 8888 angel number. There's a message in that for you, specifically for you, whoever it is, you know. But I encourage you to not, you know, to walk in fortitude, to not be caught up, get caught up in the in this type of energy, you know, because if you know that your justice is coming, if you don't stay despondent, don't stay depressed and stuck off in this energy, but look for proactive ways in which you could begin, you know, to bring about the new beginning, because that's what these 8s are about. It's all about new beginnings, you know. So I hope that there's some type of message was received, some type of guidance, and that you come out of this energy, you know. Have a blessing.